What time is it? It's Packard Folks at time. Hat? Check. Shirt? Check. Pants? Optional. Mug? Double check. Check us out at cafepress.com/PackardPokesat where you can get all this great merchandise and more.
Do you like Packard Pokesat and want to hear it on demand and on the go? Download the free app today at Stitcher.com. Available on iOS, Android, Nook, and iPad.
This is Packard Pokesat, and I'm poking at your news.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another fine edition of Packard Pokesat. I am your immutable and unmutable host, Packard Sonic. And joining us tonight from the far, or joining me tonight anyway, from the far west coast is Connie, Practical Magic 9.
I'm practically feeling like a veal in an oven is what it feels like today. But I'm not gonna
tell me about it. Tell me about it. I'm like, oh, fucking stick a fork in me. I'm done. Or turn me over. Holy shit.
But the blue sky is wonderful. I've been playing ELO's Blue Sky all week when I'm in my car. I'm like, yes, Mr. Blue Sky.
See, you're responsible. That's what the problem is here.
I'm okay.
Because obviously correlation equals causation, you know.
Damn you, ELO, and your catchy songs.
Summer is finally hit out here, and then we had a cold snap for 2 days, and then we had summer again. I was like, welcome to Wisconsin. Oh, this state never fails to amaze on how fucked up the weather is. Even when it's nice out, it turns fucking nasty. I mean, it didn't snow or anything, but we had temperatures that it's like, oh, the weather service says we're gonna have a freezing alert. I was like, fucking what?
What if we picked the wrong religion? Every week we're just making God madder and madder.
Testify!
There is a lot of things you can get from people by casual contact. Like if you're kissing somebody, you can pick up a virus that way. It's called herpes. And if you catch it, it's a common thing. I think it's herpes C. It might be B. I'm not sure. It's one of those alphabet letters.
Simplex 1, isn't that what it's?
Yeah, I think it's Simplex 1, yes.
Yeah,
but with newborns, if they get Simplex 1, they can actually die from this. And there is a tradition in the Jewish community. We've talked about it here on the show before. In fact, there are a lot of traditions throughout religion that are just don't make a whole lot of sense, but sometimes they are pretty benign, and sometimes they're pretty fucking awful. This one falls under the latter, not the former, unfortunately. And one of these rabbis, who we've probably talked about before, has this herpes virus, and when they go to do their bris, they've cut part of his penis off. Well, technically, they're cut part of their penis off.
Foreskin.
The foreskin, yeah. The rigatoni. They put their mouths right on the baby's penis, and they suck away the blood. We've been going through the Bible. I've not seen any part of this yet. Maybe we just haven't seen it yet, because I don't know where this tradition comes from. But apparently it is a really old tradition. It's like over 4,000 years old, apparently. And just recently, 2 newborns have been infected with the herpes virus just within the last 3 months after undergoing this religious oral circumcision out in New York. So that brings a total of 13 since the year 2000. That's 1.25 per year almost. I don't know how you count a quarter kid, but, you know. Well, it is just foreskin after. I suppose you could get a little bit more in there, I suppose. But some people think, okay, well, so what? You know, the baby's going to get it, and then you're just going to have it. Unfortunately, the herpes that he has is the Simplex 1, and the boy tested positive for herpes simplex version 1, the virus that differs from herpes simplex version 2, which is genital herpes, which is contracted during sexual intercourse. So if you have sex with somebody and you have HSV2, you can give it to your partner. There is medication for that, fortunately. But the infection can lead to severe illness and death. In fact, several of the babies have already died. 2 have died so far, and 2 have suffered severe brain injuries. I'm sorry, the religious practice, the dates practice more than 5,000 years, not 4,000 years. I apologize. I remember that incorrectly. Kind of your thoughts.
Well, when I looked this up, evidently this practice, I think it was originally to stop the bleeding that happens when you circumcise the foreskin off. And they would actually, the rabbi would drink a little bit of wine and mix that with the blood suck the blood and wash that out in his mouth that way. That originally was how they did this. I'm not condoning it, but I'm looking at a page where they're taught. It's I think it's a page of Jewish traditions and things, and they've known that babies were born infected with syphilis reported in 1906.
Wow.
And tuberculosis in 1913. It's not the only disease they can get, but the rabbis try to say, oh, well, this is an anomaly. This isn't this isn't coming from the priest. And
yeah, right.
No, it's not true. And I've even found other really tragic cases of infants who've contracted herpes from relatives kissing them. And the first 6 weeks of life are the most crucial for the children. They have no immunity, and this disease will go in and create other infections. Their bodies just shut down, and it's awful. I saw a story from 2000, I think it was 10 or 13, where a father and a mother, they had a child. She was in intensive care. She was born kind of small, and she was a preemie. And same thing, he kissed her. He had a sore in his mouth, and they brought her in one day. They didn't know what was wrong with her, and they said, "Well, it looks like it's this, and it's from a cold sore." And the dad immediately touched his mouth. Just he knew it was him.
Oh no!
And and the child unfortunately died.
That's
so. Sad. Well, what gets me is that. This is an unnecessary. Yeah.
I was going to ask you, can I build a time machine and take some of this herpes back and go kiss some GOP Republicans while they're preemies? Is that possible?
Would
that be ethical?
Everything is possible, but not everything is probable.
Okay.
So, yeah, and there's actually division within the Jewish community, I think, about this practice, and it's really the more traditional, like I don't know if it says Hasidic Jews that want to do this. But what's weird is when like I say, we're reading through the Bible and we've already touched on circumcision, and it's not mentioned how to perform this at all. It's not said that this is how you do it.
Nothing so far, anyway. I mean, just before so far, it's just cut a piece of your dick off, and then that's it. I mean, but we're still in the early stages of this horrible book too. So
yeah, but I'm just really sad. I'm very sad for the parents, and I just don't understand why these religious leaders have to be so sticks in the mud about changing this practice.
Yeah, well, some of them use a sterile aspiration device to clean the wound, or a pipette. That's what it's actually called, a pipette, opposed to the oral sucking. Okay, you go to any modern doctor, and if they go to do this procedure, you won't find the doctor sticking his mouth or anything else onto the wound to cleanse it or anything like that. I still don't understand what the wine is supposed to do. I know it's some kind of weird tradition, but it doesn't do anything. And all you're doing is causing more pain for that child. I mean, it's bad enough that you are mutilating a small child without its consent. I mean, people will say that, it's our tradition, and there's a whole cleanliness factor in there, which is not supported, which is really weird because there are some doctors out there that will say, it does help it keep it clean, and the other ones say it serves no purpose whatsoever to actually do that. And as far as keeping it clean, I got to ask, do you think that a boy is not going to know how to keep his dick clean? I'm sure he's going to be touching it a whole hell of a lot. I'm just saying.
Oh goodness, I can't comment on that. I mean, I just nor will I. I'm just gonna leave that one alone. So, wake up, religion.
Yeah, wake up. I mean, this is
Right.
this is a barbaric procedure. Stop
Yeah.
living in barbarian times.
Can't believe it. Don't believe it.
And we are starting our new segment again. Second version of the segment. It's called Unbelievable Deities. And we're going to be talking about one called Ahriman. That's spelled Ahriman. Have you ever heard of him?
He's a Pokemon, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he was a Pokemon. No.
So,
No, apparently, I had never heard of this guy. He was apparently born in dark and stinking. I'll tell you, I've witnessed both my kids' birth. It wasn't dark, but it was stinky. I'm just saying, there was stink involved.
there's bodily fluids.
There's a lot of bodily fluids going on
So-
there. I'm just saying, if you've never witnessed a baby being born or in the same room as one being born, you're not missing anything. It's a smelly procedure. It really is. But for Ahriman, apparently it got steadily worse. He spawned the demonic world-threatening monster Zera Darkana and sprinkles wickedness wherever he can, just like Republicans.
He's the wickedness fairy.
He's a wickedness fairy, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, don't confuse him with Satan, but he's kind of like Satan, supposedly. His main goal is to fill the world with as much evil as he possibly can so it will destroy itself. Much again like Republicans. Or Mormons. I know, one of the two. The current reports indicate that his policy has been very effective so far. But the good news is that with the Supreme God, there is a good version of this as Ahura
Mazda.
Ahura Mazda, yeah. Which is his total opposite, is taking steps to ensure that nice things always happen. So wherever he goes, Ahura Mazda is, like the cleanup crew. It's like, oh, you fucker, you walk the dog with his dirty paws over my just clean kitchen floor. So now I've got to clean it fucking again. But he comes in to clean everything up, make sure the inevitable apocalypse doesn't happen. So he's the good guy. But who knows? We'll probably talk about him sometime later on. Connie, your thoughts?
I did find there's a Swedish black metal band that one of their guitarists' name is Ahriman.
Yeah.
So evidently Ahriman really likes, the heavy black death metal.
Yeah.
And the game Warhammer has a character named Ahriman who casts 3 power once thanks to his black staff. So there's that. So there's the gaming and the rock and roll report for Ahriman. I like the little illustration our website has for him. He looks like, I'm just so damn bored.
Yeah, he does look really bored of this.
God.
It's like, oh, I got to go and destroy things again. By the way, I kind of forgot to mention this. He's a Middle Eastern demon. He's also known as Akuman, Akua Mayanua, Angria Menu. I nailed that. I nailed that.
Okay. His popularity index is 16,825.
Wow. This guy is more popular than I am.
He's got a lot of hits, a lot of friends on Facebook, I guess.
I guess so.
He's rooting for the apocalypse. That's what he wants to happen. So, does he look a little like Ted Cruz to you or Donald Trump?
I think he looks a little closer to Donald Trump, to be honest. He's got the hair.
Yeah, that's true.
At least in this picture of him, anyway. I looked for another picture of him, but I kept coming up with just pictures of the devil and things like this, and it was only referencing those images. It wasn't referencing him at all. So he doesn't have the same support, I guess.
Well, There's so many gods to pick from.
Yes, so many to pick from.
Contact us by email at ppappodcast@gmail.com or on Twitter as @PackardPokesat. Like us on Facebook.com/PackardPokesat. Call our Google Voice and leave a message at 662-709-PPAP or 662-709-7727, and we will respond to it on the show. Friday nights at 9 p.m. Central Time. Join us live at vonlive.tv/PackardPokesat. During the show, you can share your thoughts with us by calling 857-216-3200 using PIN number 35368 or on uberconference.com/PackardPokesat. For links to the stories, visit our show page at packardpokesat.wordpress.com. You can help support the show by purchasing merchandise from cafepress.com/PackardPokesat or make a donation to the show at patreon.com/PackardPokesat. If you can't afford any money, why not share the show with your friends and rate us on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Spreaker, and on YouTube. For everyone that shares and rates us, you kick ass.
The Atheists,
The Bible.
and No Wardrobe, the podcast.
Wait a minute. No wardrobe? You mean we're going to be naked while we do this?
Well, seeing how I'm an atheist and I'm reading the Bible, and since clothes are flammable,
Fire! Fire! Fire!
I thought it might be a good idea to take them all off first.
Naked or not, follow along as we read, analyze, and try to keep you from falling asleep as we go through this boring-ass book.
Find us on iTunes, Stitcher, and Spreaker. Who knows? We may even be on YouTube someday. Check out our new show, The Atheist, the Bible, and No Wardrobe. New show posts at approximately 7 o'clock in the morning every Friday. So, give or take. when the web page seems to want to load for whatever reason. So, if you don't get a new download, just go to the web page and just hit it. You know, just load it up, because WordPress seems to be like very touchy-feely if no one touches it. You know, it's like, oh, no one's here, man. Why am I doing this? so yeah.
Show WordPress some more love there. Pat.
Yeah, we got to show WordPress some love here. So just go and hit it once a day, every day, or just on Fridays, at least a couple times a day, and a couple times on Fridays. We are actually having a little bit of fun with it. I mean, I'm learning a whole lot of how fucking immoral this book is. And not that I thought it was immoral to begin with, but now I'm having even more evidence of it. So
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
You know, there is a lot of weird things that happen in the world, and a lot of it is very natural, like eclipses. It's a weird thing that the fact is that the sun can just pass, or well, not the sun so much passes. Sorry. Oh,
wow. Wait, the
I'm
sun
having
passes
the
between
Earth.
us and the
I'm the
moon?
Earth-centric. I'm using the Earth-centric model. The sun is spinning around
Dude,
us.
let me know when that's going to happen, because I'm going to get the 1,000 sunblock.
Well, have you ever seen RoboCop? They said the sunblock
Yes.
2000, but if you use it more than twice, you can get cancer just from using the sunblock.
Cancer.
So anyway,
Yes. Good old Verhoeven movies.
yes.
God.
What I meant to say was that the moon moves between the Earth and the sun, and it's a sunblock. It's an eclipse. Sometimes what happens is the Earth comes between the moon and the sun, and then you get a lunar eclipse, which is kind of cool as well, especially in the summertime, because you can watch it go away in the middle of the night, which it's kind of fun to watch. However, some people don't see it like that. They see it as a mystery that the gods are speaking to us, or whatever. Back on March 12th, 3 days after a solar eclipse that engulfed Indonesia. Now, this country out there is pretty superstitious as it is. It's mostly a Muslim country. The solar eclipse was viewed as a spiritual experience. There's nothing spiritual about it. It happens in a cycle. We can predict it. If it happened like out of the blue and never had happened before, you might have something. But it doesn't. It's a regular thing. It happens all the time.
But it's happening to us.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Yeah. A large number of those people flock to the mosque to say their special prayers. A couple of days after the fact, a small village in Indonesia was really excited after they believed what they thought was a small angel that apparently fell from heaven during this time because it was found on a beach in Bengali Regency, only to find out later on that it was a sex toy. Now, the village caught the attention of the local police who went to visit this so-called angel. Only then did everyone discover that it was an inflatable doll. So, this is a quote now. So, it was checked by one of our team. It was a sex toy. It took them several days to figure this out. Huro Prima Cum Carno, whatever. He said that the parents of the fishermen changed the doll's clothes every day. The doll apparently didn't object the guy stripping it down and to put new clothes on it. And it was given a blouse and a hijab, and a way to take care of it as it slowly deflated. I thought these things were already deflated, in the box. They come already, deflated in a box. So this way you don't walk home with a sex toy. Looks like you're carrying a person, which kind of reminds me. I saw this great meme where somebody took some trash, recyclables, and then they, made it look kind of like the shape of a person. And they put black bags around it, and like you were dumping a human body. So, so it's like I'm not allowed to take anything to recycling anymore. So that's what I think about when I think about this. Because it looks like a human body. It's not a human body. If this looks like a human body, it's not a human body. It's not an angel. It's just plastic. Connie, your thoughts?
Yeah. You said that it was a young fisherman, right,
Yeah.
that caught I found this. I said my husband would probably want to know what bait he was using.
Yeah.
Yeah, we masturbate. Okay. Yeah, and the police had to inspect this thing
Thoroughly. Several times. We're going to take this to the back room and we're going to inspect it.
I don't know. I think that the pictures are kind of. I'll just comment that I don't like dolls. I have that fear of dolls and mannequins and everything. So it's very creepy to me. Your eyes follow you when you walk around. I'm sure. Just sitting there looking at it.
They're watching you, Connie.
But she, I wouldn't have thought she was a sex doll either because she doesn't have that O's face.
There's a picture of this one. It sits just like a little, just like someone was sitting there looking at you while you're telling them a story. It's not like the old, oh my God face, like so you can insert your dick into their mouth.
I think the creepiest part about it is it looks like a child.
It kind of does. I mean, for me, I can see the difference that it's not that though. I mean, the giveaway would be, the fact that it's inflatable, so it should be squishy.
No, I'm just saying the fact that it looks like it's childlike. Somewhere somebody's missing their sex doll.
Yeah.
Somebody was out. I don't know why he found it when he was fishing.
Yeah.
The solar eclipse, right, or the lunar eclipse, whatever it was.
Yeah, it happened during the solar eclipse. Yeah. And speaking of which, Doc says fell out of the sky. Lucy, it wasn't a sex bomb. Sex bomb.
Oh,
is that like Lucy in the sky with diamonds?
Yeah. Lucky. He says
Lucky,
not Lucy.
I'm sorry, Lucy. Sex bomb is a song. I apologize. I wasn't. I probably haven't heard. I probably heard it and I forgot it.
I didn't even realize there's a article below the article. Local mistakes a sex doll for a fallen angel. Why it's not as crazy as it sounds. No, it's as crazy as it sounds.
Yes.
Stop trying to explain it.
Yes.
I'm just like, no, that's crazy. God.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think the reason why they say it's not as crazy is because there's this great video. It's a small clip where these two guys they're going to a party. They've got these inflatable sex dolls, but they decided to blow them up with helium. So they had to put a tarp over the top of them. So, like a net to keep them all in there because they're, like they're floating up. And they get into an accident or something happens, and then the net comes off. You see all these bodies floating up into the sky. And then you see this woman in a like a station wagon. She stops her car in the middle of the highway, and she runs out of her car. She thinks it's the rapture, and she's like, "Oh my God, they're coming! The God has come for us!" And she gets hit by a truck.
Well, it was true for one person.
Yeah,
I guess. Jeez.
I know that sounds a lot worse than when I describe it, but it's actually a pretty funny clip.
Jeez. Yeah. So.
Real Paul Martian says, "Packard, you got some splaining to do." I need a better prescription of my glasses. That's what the problem is. See, these things I can't see. I have a hard enough time seeing without them sometimes. I mean, these words on the screen. I mean, everything else I can see, far away. But, it's just this whole words thing, it's kind of got me flummoxed.
Oh, goodness.
Why does everyone keep thinking I'm a troll?
And tonight we resume our True or Troll segment, and Connie is going to test my news knowledge and see if I can figure out if the title is a troll story or a true story. And if you're going to do this at home or wherever you're at, keep your fingers off the Google machine. No cheating. No cheating, everybody. So let's see if you can figure out if the headline Connie reads is a true story or it's a troll story. All right, Connie, let's hit with our first story headline.
Kirk Cameron. Men who submit to their wives during foreplay will burn in hell forever.
That's a true.
Wrong.
Oh, really?
It's a troll.
Ah! That fucker.
Yes, he did talk about submission, but he didn't say that you would burn in hell for submitting during foreplay. So.
Oh, yeah. That's probably the thing you didn't say. Okay.
All right. Arizona lawmakers bill to legalize genital flashing in public in case people need to prove their gender.
Oh, that sounds like a troll.
Yes, it's a troll.
Yay! I got
Yay.
one. All right, I'm 50-50 so far.
Ted Cruz. Atheist Taliban are a greater threat than ISIS.
That sounds like something Cruz would say, but I don't think he'd actually say it, so I'm going to say it's a troll.
Correct. Very good. Okay. Ted Cruz's father suggests placing atheists in camps.
I think he actually said that. So I'm going to say that's true.
No, that's a troll.
Oh, crap. I'm back to 50-50 again.
That's okay. You have time to redeem yourself here. So. All right. Ken Ham. Dinosaurs perished in the flood after Noah refused to let them board his ark for homosexuality.
No, that's a troll.
Yes, it's a troll. But it made me laugh. Chris Christie. Women's Viagra pill will only increase lesbianism. True or troll?
True?
No, troll.
Ah. Dawkins said that last one is posted as real online.
The one about dinosaurs perishing on the flood.
About the ham in the ark.
Ken Ham. There might have been something that they didn't board the ark, but the part about it being homosexuality. I got this from Newslow.
Okay.
So if I made a mistake, I apologize, but that's not entirely
Yeah, Paul Marshall says not homo dinos. So
Not
yeah,
homo dinos.
yeah, that's probably a troll. You're probably right. That is a troll story. So
Okay.
just like always, Paul Marshall said, this is the straight Christian dinos got on.
Exactly. And only the baby ones, right?
Yeah, Dawkins said there was mutual masturbation because the T-Rex had arms too short for them to sort themselves out. That's why the T-Rex was really pissed off. I mean, if I couldn't masturbate, I'd be pissed off too.
Well, and blowjobs are kind of out. You see those teeth on those things?
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
definitely. Yeah. Ugh.
All right.
And continuing on.
Okay. Will Infantine. Women don't work hard like men. They deserve less pay.
Who is it that does this?
Will Infantine.
I've never heard of him, so I have
he's
to.
he's like a smaller, localized, state representative.
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't know who this guy is. I don't know his reputation, so I'm just gonna have to say it sounds true.
Yes, it's true.
Yay! Okay.
All right. Flint water discovered to be the universal solvent.
Oh, fuck. I know it's all fucking contaminated as hell. Well, water is it is a solvent in itself, really, to be honest, because it can eat through anything, just given enough time. I'm gonna say true.
No, it's troll.
Ah,
So wrong. Yeah.
that's all right. Technically,
Okay.
I'm right, but technically I'm wrong.
Well, given the current state of the water, it might be
Yeah,
take the paint off something.
yeah.
All right. Drunk driving suspect allegedly confuses catering truck for her own car.
Now that sounds like something somebody would actually do.
Yes, it's true.
Paul Marshall said, "There you go, trying logic again." Yeah, I know.
Okay. African billionaire slaughtered 20 elephants during a $200 million birthday bash.
Oh, that sounds like a troll.
It is a troll.
Oh,
I'm
good.
glad it's a troll. So you're right.
Yay! I am glad that one's not
I know.
true.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh.
shit!
Alabama man cheated on his wife with a goat.
Fuck! Oh fuck! Well, it is Alabama. All right, I'm gonna say this one is a true.
No, it's a troll.
Oh shit!
I was wondering if that would get you.
Paul Marshall said, "Not Kentucky."
Anywhere south of the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah, anything south of the
Right.
Mason-Dixon line, you just kind of go, gotta.
Mhm.
It might be possible.
All right, last one.
Okay.
David Duke hopes to get Donald Trump to embrace full-blown anti-Semitism.
I'm gonna say that's a true.
Yes, it is true.
That is one I wish I was not correct on. I wish I was wrong. Ugh.
Yeah, he actually did.
Paul Marshall was asking if he don't know if he said it.
He was. He had a lot of crap to say.
Yeah, David Duke was. Oh yeah, he's a big KKK guy. Ugh.
Well, yeah, he said a bunch of anti-Jewish things just recently. So
that guy's a horrible human being. And then there's David Duke.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2.
How many did I get right there?
Got 7 right.
Hey, that's better than half. My nose news is working a little bit. I mean, I'm a little congested tonight, but I mean, hey, other than that, it's not so bad.
Yep, good job.
All righty. Well, we got to get out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming, and we'll be back next week with our regular longer show. I am trying to line up a guest. I don't know if we're going to have one, but I'm trying. I'd like to get some guests on the show. If you know somebody that would like to be a guest on the show, or you think we should have them on as a guest, drop us an email at ppapodcast@gmail.com or call the voicemail at 662-709-7727 and leave a voicemail to let us know who we should call or we'll contact anyway. It'd be fun to have some more guests on. So
Yes, yeah, it would.
yeah. All right. We'll see you next week. This has been Packard Pokes At. We just poked at your news.
And that's a wrap.